Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We are here at Amber Lake checking out a new hotspot here. Um, the bite rate was a little slower during the overnight here. I started out, I got a couple. Um, I'm using clip 12 on these two rods and a 15 on the rod 1 just to see if to offer a different perspective there. A couple commons there. So when I sat down, I got a common, then I got a mere ghost, a small one, and then I got a grass carp, and then I went 13 minutes or so without one. So, but I'll show you the setup here. It's a Sweet Cream 16 pop-up. So you want to go classic pop-up, one boilie, one corn. Looks like it's a Sweet Cream 16, the Old Pal Cream Flavor White, the Old Pal Cream, and then here's the PVA they were using. So we'll see how it goes. The bite rate during the overnight did seem super slow. So we'll see how it goes here. Seem to be not necessarily trophies, but a lot of different rares. And we already got a rare ourselves, so. And originally when I got here, I threw one out without PVA. The very first fish was no PVA. Guys, don't forget to check out some IRL stuff on the channel if you're interested. My son and I are doing the 2025 Father-Son Challenge. There's a video explaining how the points are calculated. We're going heads up. And different fish are worth different point values. And then there's going to be so a fishing video every week, weather permitting. On Saturday, the video will be posted on Saturday. Probably from the week before is usually how it works because of my work schedule. And then there'll be a recap video on Sunday going over the point total and who's in the lead. So check that out if you're interested. Also, if you got something else you want to see on the channel, make us some suggestions. I've tried to do some other stuff. You know, my staple day to day is Russian Fishing 4. I try to do a daily video of that as long as I can keep up with work. Sometimes it's challenging depending on how many hours a week I work. During the work week, it's hard for me to make videos. I do 12-hour shifts, so sometimes I get behind, but I try to schedule these out the best I can. hopefully the bite rate will start picking back up here during the day. Again, guys, we're in the pond right here off of the pier. Out on this edge here. All right, got another one here, guys. Looks like a frame sided. Again, the 12 clip definitely outperforming the 15 clip. We'll probably change the other one to 15. All right, looks like we got a couple on here. Finally got something on that 15 clip. We'll probably change it over to 12. All right, the third pole's starting to go again, so it looks like we might get a little bit of use out of our happy hour. Nothing crazy big so far. It seemed like it was more just variety. And we're going to drop that down to a 12. This is the small setup, the one setup I have that's a little smaller. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 species with 1 rare so far. So the point being trying to get some rares. It's weird when you're on vacation and you work nights because you start trying to do stuff during the day. You end up getting your schedule all jacked up. It's 1 at night now. I literally just got up. Wasn't able to sleep too late. I've been trying to get stuff done with the boat. I'm going to go over tomorrow and the way I like to do my boat, I rent an apartment, so I can't leave my trailer and a boat here. So what I do is I just get a storage unit and I just back the whole thing up in a storage unit when I'm done fishing for the day and leave all my gear and everything in there. The only thing I take home is the battery to charge. When I go back I'm ready to fish again, I just hook back up to the boat and go. All I got to do is take the charged battery with me. All the gear and everything's still ready to go from the previous trip. So it's a little more expense. I could leave the boat out at my brother's. Got 5 acres of land that he camps on that I could leave it at safely. But yeah. Catching a lot of commons, but that's okay. I just want a good bite rate. The other spot that I was sitting on at 64.94 for the rares was a very slow bite rate, but you could possibly get a rare. But since the reset, I got trolled right after the reset, 24.5 on a mirror. But nothing close since. I did get a common trophy at 64.94. There's video out there of it, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. Looking for a few more rares, only the one so far. Maybe I should up the PVA next time to try that. See if I can get some bigger fish. Oh man. Let's try to get us some gold bait. We can turn our light off, conserve our battery. Those batteries are expensive. All right, got one there. I was trying to let my energy come back a little bit here. I was hoping it was going to. I don't know. Is it starting to creep or what? Alright, let's see what we got here. Mirror. That's a common. Looks like a common. We'll have a coffee. Another comment. Guys, one of the adjustments I'm trying to make to the game, we need to get this back up to about 12.6, I think, for the money that I spent. I don't know if we're there yet. But one of the adjustments I'm trying to make to the game is I'm not eating in game. It's one of the things I've been doing since I've been playing RF4 is I like to eat in the game, and I'm trying to break that habit just to save that extra silver. Because now they're able to get the heavy bolt rod that we finally got 100%. But I need to get a big reel for this, and I've been using the Vanga, which is the biggest reel I have. The biggest ocean reel I have right now is this one, which is 19 kg, but it's got a lot of wear and tear. I feel like this cocoa and cream will work a lot of different places. Maybe even at copper. So another common right there. I like how close it is to the town. So a trophy. And just a small tinge there, but my trophy the other day was worth 305, but they're catching so many trophies here right now at Amber, the price has dropped. The cafe will adjust the orders depending on how many people are catching. So alright, old chunky monkey mirror. Again, we're not getting huge sizes, but we are getting a steady bite rate. Again, first fish, guys, this one here was no PVA. Then this rare was the first fish with PVA, then the grassy. So started off kind of like nice whoa, nice, and then what the crap, you know. But we got a frame, mostly commons, one rare, several mirrors, one grassy, one frame, and then quite a few commons, with the biggest one being 6'9". Something small here, probably a common. Oh, a little linear. So again, just another species from the same spot. Non-marker mirror. Guys, I also do Fishing Planet, not as much as I used to, but I still get views on the Fishing Planet videos, so I still do a few here and there. I enjoy Fishing Planet. It's definitely a little more arcadey, a lot easier to catch big fish on Fishing Planet versus RF4. But I play both. I just with my work schedule, I got to pick and choose, and I like RF4 a little bit better myself, even though I do like Fishing Planet. I just if you missed out, you guys got to remember Black Friday. You can buy. I don't even know what it was. I want to say maybe $50. I got Fishing Planet Premium for the whole year if you can afford it. So definitely the time to buy it is around that holiday sale. You know, if you've got the money. That's also, you know, if you're celebrating Christmas and everything else, that's always can be a little more of a tough time financially for people. But RF4 will have their anniversary sale coming up at the end of April and like the 1st of May. So be on the lookout for that. They'll be offering discounts and some unique items as well. I will buy stuff IRL in games if I'm playing them. That Venga right there, you can only get it if you're buying it with real money. If you buy it with in-game money, like the one I'm holding, it's gold. So versus the black. We need some rares here during my happy hour before the happy hour's over. Happy hour's probably over any second. If not already, I didn't even notice on that last fish. I guess we'll find out right here if we got another non-marker, looks like. Yeah, we're still in happy hour. Let's run up. Well, it might be a little farther than I'm thinking here. I just said I'm going to stop eating, but if I've got the stuff I need to cook these, I don't know if I can. Let's go to the campsite here. While we're waiting for fish, we could also dig on the way. We'll go up here to our cabana that's exclusively ours for Amber Lake. Happy hour bonus has ended. Alright, we don't have onions. But yeah, we could have cooked these. I thought there was 2 non-markers. So maybe the one wasn't big enough. But we don't have onions anyway, so. Oh well. Figured I would check it out. They're not even worth 1 silver, so I'll still sell them. If I can't eat them, I'll sell them. But I may buy some onions, you know, go against everything I just said about not spending money on eating. You got to play the game, guys, and enjoy it however the way you want to do it. I like cooking IRL, so I like cooking in the game. I like to eat. I definitely like to eat fish. Oh, we got some. My favorite fish to eat is bluegill, but I don't always catch. I don't really fish for them that much. Usually for bait. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Which one of these is going to go first? Looks like Christmas. Okay, we have a winner. Okay, we got a decent little fish here. Trying to act like you big, dude. Not like you're a trophy. Alright, we're going to turn our... I don't like to have the friction brake up until I get a fish, because I feel like sometimes if you get a certain bite with the friction brake all the way up, it'll scare the fish off. I don't know. That's true. We need energy. Energy is hurting us now. Another grassy. Okay. So we did get our second rare finally, and it was a decent size. So that's cool. That one should be worth a little bit of cashola. It's not huge, but it's definitely not as small as the other one. Chugged a couple coffees, now I'm all jittery in the game. IRL, I just had a Diet Pepsi. What are you hung? Are you kidding me right now? Get over here. A little linear. That one at least is a marker. Guys, we'll fish this out till the evening here. Even though technically I've been fishing over an hour, and I stopped the recording and went through the overnight with the crap bite rate, and then started back up again once I felt like they were starting to bite again. It's just to try to give you guys a little more catching, not a little talking. All right, we've got a couple lights going off here. Let's see. Common. Where you going, buddy? Onto the bank over there? Thank you. Where you going now? I'm running down the dock. A couple small commons there. Guys, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. As soon as I move this big case of pop out of my way. Hopefully we got a couple fish when we get back. Alright, look like we just got the one here. Small one. Real small one. Alright guys, let's go see how we did. We know we don't have any cafe orders. Just not enough rares, I don't think, to make it big money, but let's see how we did. So, not the worst I've done by no means. So 181, that probably didn't cover what I spent, but I still got, obviously I still got quite a few baits left on what I bought. You know, I bought stuff, you know, getting another fish. I did go ahead and buy stuff, you know, to make 3 sets of ground bait. I used the small ground bait. What I'm going to do the next time I make it is use the larger PVA. See if that'll bounce up the size of the fish here. I think there's a cafe order for that. I did think we saw that. Let's run back over there. I think it was only 18 silver, but we'll take it. We'll take that money, man. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. It's kind of hard to explain how grateful I am, but very. So I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment as well. Helps me out. If you enjoyed the video, or if you tried the spot out, or if you got a better spot, that's okay too. I'll check it out. So I appreciate you guys. Until next time, have fun fishing. I am out of here, but only in video, because I'm going to sit here and try to grind out and get some of my money back. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Until next time, have fun fishing.